Hello, good morning. Can you hear me? I'm Taz. I'm with the Big Run Project, part of the Run Birmingham, the Active Wellbeing Society, here on our week 1 Run 3 Couch to 5K session. So I am just going to give it a couple of minutes before people tune in and just introduce what we're doing today. So Monday we started a Couch to 5K program. A Couch to 5K program has been designed by the BBC and the NHS to get people into running. Especially now in these unprecedented times, we are at home a lot, or we are using one form of exercise to leave the house. So what we'd like to use, maybe we can learn to run together during this time and help you learn a new skill. Great for your mental well-being, for your physical well-being, just to get out, connect to nature where possible. So I'm in my garden, and I'm going to be using my garden as a place, as a base for us to show you how to do this. Mainly because of the Wi-Fi signal. When you're out on the green areas, there might not be a signal for this live video to come through. So we'll keep reviewing that and to see if I can go and leave the property and go down and have a run around my local green space, which is the Sayhole Mill. But remember, only leave your house if it's absolutely necessary and you don't have a garden, or you've got a local space on your doorstep, or you can run on the street outside your house safely, observing the government's 2-meter distance. So now that that's out the way and we're okay, the second thing is only do these exercises if you've been given the green light to run by your doctor, your healthcare professionals, to do mild to moderate exercise. We've all been told that we should be doing about 150 minutes of mild to moderate exercise per week, and if it's more rigorous, 75 minutes per week. So this will be hopefully going towards those figures that the doctors keep telling you to do. So if you're doing Catch 5K with me 3 times a week, you're doing 3 30-minute sessions, and you might be doing 2 forms of other exercise. That could be cycling, walking the dog, whatever you do in your time, so you can make up the extra minutes. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be following me on my instructions on the whistle, and I'm going to be using an app on my other phone which is called the Catch to 5K. So this is a free app. It's designed by the BBC and NHS, part of their Get Inspired program to get people inspired into running. So this can be downloaded from the iStore and your Play Store. So on both your platforms, it's a free app. That's good to know. And you can do this either listening to the app if you're at home, or you're doing this run session yourself. But today you don't need to, you don't need to have this downloaded to your phone or started, because I will talk you through. So as long as you can hear me and see me okay, and if anyone can write me a quick message to say that they can hear me and see me okay, because at the moment I've got viewers. Yep, Rona, hi Rona, Dr. Rona. It's a little joke between us. Hope everything's well and you're enjoying your running at Tritford with our wonderful Tritford Millpool social running group ladies. If they are running individually and sharing it on the WhatsApp groups, please keep doing so. So I'll get started. It's coming up to about 3 minutes past 9. I've got some viewers. Hi, those who are online, please send me a message so I know who you are. I'll give you a shout out. And while we wait for a couple more things that I can tell you about. So if you're out running on the street, you can purchase one of these running snoods. So these just go around the neck like this. If you're out, you can always drop over your leg, over your nose and your face. If you are coughing, or if you have some signs, or if you're passing people that might be nearer to you, you can always cover yourself. This is just some protection for yourself and for others. So this is running snood, can be purchased anywhere from a running store, pretty cheap, and can do a trick for you. Second thing is running belts. So there's lots of different versions of these running belts, and they're pretty cheap as well. So they just go around the waist here, click in, and nice and secure. And then that way, if you're running out on the street and you've got your essentials like your hand sanitizer, that can go to one side here, and you might have another slot here for a mobile phone. So yeah, so that's running belts. nice and secure, keeps everything tucked out the way, so when you're running you're not worrying about your phone and things like that. But that's when you're running by yourself. Today you will be listening to my instructions, so hopefully you'll have your phone nearby, or you'll have it somewhere where you can hear it. You might have a headphone on, but always recommend just the one earpiece in, so the other side you can either hear what's around you, see, hear everything, be careful what's in your surroundings, and listen to my instructions, obviously. So we want to do this together. It's much better if we do this together and we get through this program. The program is designed to be a 9-week program. So as we've started this week, week 1, we're going to go through and we're going to do 3 runs, Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 9 o'clock, live on the Active Wellbeing Society page. This will take us all the way up to the end of May, so we're not sure what the current situation is. You know, we're just going to play it by ear, listen to the advice. It could mean we could complete the whole virtual program online for the first time. That'll be a first for me. But if things get relaxed and activities are allowed, then we'll keep you informed. But at the moment it's going to be me doing a virtual Catch 5k. It's now 6 minutes, so I'm going to get started. Before we do anything, we're going to do a dynamic warm-up. So this is to get the muscles nice and loose and relaxed, ready for exercise. So if we go straight into running or walking briskly, we could potentially get injuries. So it's about getting your mind, body ready for exercise in a controlled way. And remember, we're going to do some activities, but do it to your ability. So whatever your ability allows you. So if you can't do a certain thing or stretch and you know your body better, please adjust it accordingly, or skip that one and go to the next one. Okay, so I'm going to start off just as like the whole body quick little dynamic warm-up. Before we do that, we'll set our app as well. So that's the app, Catch the 5k, just for your reference. I know it's coming reverse on your screens, but it can be downloaded. It's the one with the yellow 5k. I'm just going to set it all up and go to week 1, run 3. So where are we? There you go. So you can see I've done 2 runs already this week, and my 3rd one is not yellow yet, so I'm going to tick that. That's going to get me started. That's the program today. Again, what we'll do is, if I read it out to you, we're going to do the dynamic warm-up, and then we'll go for a 5-minute brisk walk. Now this can be done in your garden like me, out on the street, but it's brisk, so your heart rate is being raised high, but you'll be able to talk while you're walking. So we don't want you out of breath so that you can't speak. So hopefully you'll be able to talk to me, or you can talk to your family members if you're doing this with somebody at home in the garden. And then once we do after the 5-minute warm-up, that's where the intervals will start. So we're going to do 60 seconds running, followed by 90 seconds walking, and in total we're going to do 8 blocks of 60 seconds of running with 1.5 minute gaps in between to recover. Now remember, the running is not a sprint, it's not 60-second sprint, it's running at conversational pace, so where you're controlling your heart rate enough to be able to talk either to the person next to you if you're running at home with the family member, or if you are talking on somebody on the phone, for example, or you'll be able to maintain a conversation. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get started. I'm going to hit start on my phone. I'll put down how I'm feeling today. It's a bit cold today, so let's put down feeling a bit today, but we'll hopefully feel a lot better after this run, and we'll put the right emoji in how we're feeling afterwards. As you know, running releases lots of endorphins, so lots of positivity. So let's get going. Okay, so hit that. Joe Wiley does the introduction.
Couch to 5k plan. In just 9 weeks, I will take you from couch potato, which I imagine is what you think you are right now, to running 5 kilometers or 30 minutes 3 times a week. Trust me. For this, the very first week, we shall begin with a brisk 5-minute warm-up walk, and then we'll alternate with 60 seconds of running and 90 seconds of walking for a total of just 20 minutes. I say just, obviously that feels like a lot at the moment, but don't worry, I'll tell you when it's time to run and when it's time to walk.
So as Joe is just introducing the program, I'll get the dynamic warm-up started, pause it so that we can do the 5-minute walk exactly right according to the times, and there's all the blocks there you can see. So I'm going to pause it now. Ready there. Okay, so first one, so find a space in your garden or outside your house, somewhere where you might have a wall if you need a hand on for balance, something to lean on. And we're going to start off with our ankle. So I've got a chair, just a garden chair. So all I'm doing is I'm using one hand on the chair for balance, raising my foot in the air, and I'm just doing some circles here on the ankle. So it's warming up the ankle. I'm choosing one direction, so I am going clockwise at the moment, so I'm circling clockwise. You can do the same at home. Follow me. If you don't have a chair, you can always do and you've got bad balance, if you can't get your foot in the air like this, I'll show you on when I change direction. I'll change direction, I can go the other way on the ankle, and if you're doing it this way, foot down and circle this way, or that way, as you can see, anti-clockwise, clockwise. So toes pointing down, circles if you can't get your foot up in here for balance and you don't have a chair or a wall near you. And those who have can go second foot now, so the other foot circles. Choose one direction. I'm going clockwise, and from the side it looks like that. And anti-clockwise now, changing direction, warming up the ankle. Once you've warmed up your ankle, a few toes up and down. Forgot that on the other side, we'll do that shortly. So you point your toes up and down, stretch the sole of the foot. And as we missed the other side, let's see that side as well. Up and down on the toes. Brilliant. So the next one's for the calf muscles. So what we're going to do is lift the heels off the ground and we're going to go onto our toes. So stretch up, hold, and then back down. And then we keep repeating this. Brilliant. Keep that going from the side, it looks like that. Lifting the heels off the ground, warming up the calf muscle, the lower leg muscle there. Doing this about 10 times. Big stretch up onto the toes, hold, and then down. Brilliant. Once you've done about 10 of them, I'm just going to do a few lunges. So these are active lunges. So we're going to do forward stride and down. So on the side it looks like this. So we're going some active lunges, changing sides. Do about 10. Brilliant. Once you've done about 10 lunges, we're going to start doing some high knees. So bring your hands about waist high and bring your knees up to touch, so above the waist. Nice and high, the higher the better. Get them chest high, that's great. Just keep your hands there as a guide. Let's create some twisty ones at the hips now. So hands stay where they are, but you're twisting at the hip. Get that motion going here. That's brilliant. Great, so now we're going to just start jogging on the spot. Nice and relaxed, relaxing your shoulders and your arms, shake them out. Nothing tense here. Nice, relax down the core. Nice jelly-like floppy arms. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth as we're warming up. It's great. We're going to do some straight legs at the front now, so watch my legs. I'm start kicking them out at the front, so nice and straight, alternating. From the side it's looking like that. Brilliant. You can use your arms as well to help with your balance. Now we're going to do some kicks on the heels at the back. So heels underneath the bum here. Bring them nice and high. So you're doing running ones. And if you can't do the running ones, you could do walking ones. So nice and high walking ones. keep going, either the running or the walking. That's great. Back to jogging again. Brilliant. So next one we're going to do is bunny hops. So you can have 2 feet together, jumping on the spot, and at the same time we're going to start waking up our upper body. So those who are walking, you can walk fast on the spot and do this. Lift the knees up high as you can while doing your arms. Or those who want to do a little bit more energetic ones, follow me. Jumping on the spot, opening the chest. That's great. Back to jogging. Get your breath back in through the nose, out through the mouth. Nearly there now, guys. So next one, on the whistle, 10 seconds, quick hands and feet. So if you're walking on the spot, you're going to be walking fast, lifting the knees up, swinging the arms. And if you're running, you're going to go half a leather for 10 seconds. Okay, so if you're ready, take your deep breath in. 10 seconds worth. 3, 2, 1, off we go. That's 10 about. So get your breath back, and then the final ones we're going to do are the squat, thrust, jump. So we're going to go down, touch our toes, and then either stretch up or down, bend your knees, touch your toes, and then a jump like you're throwing your basketball. So we've got these named as our basketball shots. So get your breath back, ready, and we're going to do 10, please. So, are you ready? Let's see, 7 of you still watching, great stuff, keep going. Okay, nearly there, get the ball out, let's bounce, 10 shots please. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more big one at the end. 10th one, bounce that ball, ready, 3, 2, 1, down. 3 points in the bag, yes, well done. So the warm-up's done, heart rate's nice and high, sun's coming out, let's get started. So it's a 5-minute brisk walk. Together, I'll time it and I'll tell you when to start your runs. So let's start. 5 minutes with me around your garden, off we go. Yeah, just choose a path near your house, your garden. You're just going to do circles, or you're going to have your phone in your hand, follow me, listening to me. Brisk walk. Now if you've got a timer or a watch or something, you can always track your watch. So I've forgotten to start mine, so I'll start my tracker on my watch. That will just give me distance that we're doing as we're walking and running as well. So some people have that, they can do that. That's great, keep going until I say. It's a nice and brisk walk, raising your heart rate up, getting your body nice and warm, keep it brisk. Great, so nearly halfway through the brisk walk, so keep going. Keeping up the brisk pace, keeping going. And I'm going to stop and talk to you while you keep walking. So, those who have just joined me, I'm on Catch the 5K week 1 run 3. I've just done a warm-up, a dynamic warm-up, and we're on our brisk walking pace. So those who are watching and following, keep walking until I say. And those who have just joined me, if you want to do a quick little dynamic warm-up, so that could be a few star jumps, a few squats, a few burpees, a couple of things quickly dynamic that you can do, and you'll be ready to catch up with us now, because we're going to start our first run. So don't worry if you missed out on your dynamic warm-up, or those want to use the first run as a way of doing a gentle warm-up. You can always do the first run, go very steady, and that should then slowly warm up the body as well. So any form of dynamic quick little warm-up, so you got your stretches that you can do. Now I'll share some of the stuff as well, hopefully online, about some of the examples of how to do a dynamic warm-up and a static cool down. So this can be found on Google as well, so if you go onto any Google or a search engine, type in example of a dynamic warm-up for running, and you can see different versions. Everyone does things differently, they're all great, just follow that. And then at the end, a static cool down, so some of the stretches that you do on your 4 groups. So we're coming down to the last minute of the walk, so I'm going to do one more lap, then I'm going to come and give you the instructions what to do.
I've had that feeling of just,
So,
I do not want to run, I'm not going to be able to do this.
Joe's just telling you some advice, what she did. Take it steady and we're together.
The key here is...
So what she's saying, the key is to go steady, don't go too fast. It's really running for the time, so listening out to the whistle, making sure you can go for the full 60 seconds. So pace yourselves, gives you that deep breath in, and let's go together. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Just do laps in your garden, or find a path in the park, follow it. Keeping your head up nice and high, arms tucked in, parallel, the feet landing parallel to your hips. Great, nearly there, 10 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1. Okay, walk. So
well done.
you're walking for a minute and a half. Brisk walk, so you can still get your breath back, recover.
For 90 seconds before your next run.
Another minute to go on the walk, nice and brisk again. We're covering some distance as we're doing this, so keep going. All adds up. Great. 40 seconds to go on the walk. So heart rate should be down now. Ready for the next run. If not, take a deep breath in. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Getting ready in 20 seconds for the next run. So as you're walking, you're recovering. It's active recovery until we get down to that. Those who just joined, we've only done one run, 60 seconds. We've done a 90-second walking break to recover. And
so
in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 60 seconds.
Do it again.
Off we go.
Ready? Let's go.
So when I'm running on, I'll show you as I'm running on the spot, my arms moving forward and backwards, elbows pointing backwards. From the front on, it looks like this. My feet are landing parallel to the hips, trying to keep my head up high and posture tall for running. Feet landing parallel to the hips, like I said, not overstriding, not understriding. So nice where it's comfortable stride. And no sideward movements on the hips. So imagine there's a bucket of water here, full of water, and you want to prevent the water from spilling out. So no too much forward movement, backward movement, side movements, stable down the core. Arms always forward and backwards. Oh, sorry, time to walk. So keeping the brisk walk going. So as we just said, arms should be in here. As we're running or even walking, don't let the arms go across the body like this. So this is leakage of energy. We don't want that. I'm going to put all the energy towards the direction of running. So as you're walking or running, your arms should be here in front of your chest, nice and relaxed, like T-Rex arms, and forward and backwards here. Okay, never go below the waist with the hands. Always here in front of your chest, nice and relaxed. Okay, not tense on the shoulders. Shoulders need to be high but relaxed, yeah? So as you're walking, just giving you some tips about the running. You've got 40 odd seconds before, so keep walking. It's a brisk walking pace, okay? And you've got about 30 seconds and we're on to run 3. So those who are just joining us, 2 runs done at 60 seconds each, followed by a 90-second walking break. The break is to get our heart rate back down and get ready for the next run. So it's recovery. It's really important that you take the break, but you're listening to my advice, or you've got the app on at the same time as me, and Joe or whoever celebrity you've chosen is telling you what to do. So
okay, now we're at your third run. It's
third
time.
Run.
It's
Get
another
ready.
mere 60 seconds. If you're ready, we'll go for it. Nice and
3,
steady.
2,
Here
1,
we go.
off we go. Looking good. Keep talking to each other or shout down the phone to me. I can hear you virtually. "15 seconds to go." Keep going till you hear that whistle. Three, 2, 1.
And now this is where we slow down. You now
Brilliant.
have another
Walk
90
again.
seconds
90
recovery.
seconds.
Walk.
Recovering.
That sounds good,
Let's
right?
go. Brisk walk, heart rate down, getting ready for the next run. "45 seconds to go." Keep that brisk walk going. At this stage, as you're walking, you might be feeling a bit warm. You might want to take a layer off or two. Yeah, so always, if you've got somewhere to put it down on the chair in the garden. Those who haven't, wrap it around the waist. So around here, take it off, nice and tight, out the way. So always recommend that you do wear layers, and as you get warmer, take a layer off. Then although it's a bit cold this morning, once you start running like me, be nice and warm and you'll get your sweat on. So it's 10-second countdown. Sorry for the bad news.
You need to get ready for your next
and we're going to do the next 60-second run. So who's been counting? This is run number 4. 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Off we go. Keep going, 60 seconds still. Straight halfway done, 30 seconds to go. $15 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and on my whistle, 3, 2, 1.
Time now to slow down.
Walk, walk, walk.
Another 90-second recovery walk. Enjoy this bit, but keep up the brisk pace. You are doing really well. You are, believe me.
Joe said you're doing great. I think you're doing great. Keep going. Halfway through now, so 4 runs done, 4 to go. Psychologically, mentally, you know you've done the hard work now, so it's all downhill, as they say. The runners say, get to the halfway point. Visualize the end. It's all downhill from here. So get your breath back as we're talking and walking. We are getting the heart rate back down. I'm trying to get my heart rate back down, ready for my next run. So I'll stay here with you for the 50. Maybe I can take a layer off. Not so sure. I have time. Let's give it a try. So keep walking. You got about 35. That school bell was just showing you that you've done half your program today. So well done for those of you who have followed from the start halfway through. So in 30 seconds we're going to go again, and we're going to do another 90-second jog. Remember, it is a jog. It's not a sprint. It's somewhere where you can still be able to speak comfortably and be able to understand my instructions, keeping your heart rate nice and controlled.
So that's your 90-second walk.
So 5-second warning.
Ready for your next run? We shall do this together. Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1. Off we go. Brilliant. Keep it nice and relaxed. Just changing the direction after the halfway point. You may want to go the other way around the garden to equal things up on your legs. $15 seconds more. Keep going until the whistle. Three, 2, 1.
Okay, these are the words that you want to hear. Time to slow down.
Walk, walk, walk.
Take
5 runs.
Walk to
Nearly
recover.
there.
You're doing
Okay.
really well. Just do it nice and gentle, nice and easy, and you are making such progress. You really are. Whatever your head might be telling you, you're doing great.
Brilliant. So let's go. Keep going. Brisk walk. Keep it going for that full time until I blow the whistle for the next run. 45 seconds more. So as we're doing that, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about how I did it. So about 6 years ago, I was overweight. I was sedentary lifestyle. Doctor advised me, because to try and lose some weight, look after my health, that I should get onto a diet and exercise program. So I changed my diet. I started eating healthy, cooking things at home, and I've started walking around my local area at the time, which was around Edgbaston Reservoir. So I'd go out, try and walk the reservoir or along the canals, and then that led to me trying to run from tree to tree, lamppost to lamppost. And that's how I started my own kind of virtual catch 5k. So I'll tell you a little bit more because it's time for a run now. So this is 3, 2, 1, run time, let's go. Neighbour's dog joining in. "15 seconds more to go. Keep going until the whistle." Okay, brilliant. So 2 more runs to go. Okay, so as you're recovering, keep walking. 90 seconds. I'll try and get my breath back and carry on with my story. So if you can hear me okay, I know the dog's barking on the other side, he's getting excited. I did my diet and exercise by starting with a walking program just to challenge myself. Then I started running from either tree to tree, lamppost to lamppost. That helped me because I couldn't just go straight into running, having been, inactive for a number of years in my adult life. With the type of work I was doing, didn't have time for any exercise or looking after my well-being. So I decided to have a change in career and also do something a bit more active. So walking, fell in love with walking, that led to running, and then I did my own catch 5k, which I did through the help of friends. So without my friends, I would have struggled. So as I'm your virtual friend, as we created groups around the city before we were in this period, that's how motivation through running with groups helps. So it's really important that you find some motivation either virtually or you're out on your streets doing this, seeing other runners, maybe from a distance give them a wave and say hi. We're all in this difficult situation trying to do our best. So in 5 seconds, it's the penultimate run. Off we go. 3, 2, 1 with me. 30 seconds more. "15 seconds more. Three, 2, 1. There you go. Have a listen to what Jolie says while I get my breath back.
Another 90-second brisk walk now, so you should be able to still hold a conversation. Gossiping is always good, always helps a run, but still keep your heartbeat up. This is just before your final run.
So it's brisk walk, keep it going. Final run coming up, so I'll finish off my little story. So having got help through friends, I did my first 5k about 6 years ago at Cannon Hill Park, and it was a park run. So we joined at one of the events on Cannon Hill Park, and then I saw 1,000 other people out there on a Saturday morning, thinking, wow, how amazing, how inspiring to see people. So there were lots of events at the time, and friends introduced me to the park runs, the Great Run Locals, other things that we're doing around the city. But then we introduced the Couch 5k programs, as I started with Run Birmingham at the time, and now with the Active Wellbeing Society we were doing lots of these groups around the city. But obviously now all physical activities being put on hold as groups, but we're doing things virtually. Final run, 5 seconds.
And your legs into.
Okay, let's make it a good one. 3, 2, 1.
Go for it.
Up we go. Seconds more, so you might want to go for a final little sprint. 20 seconds. Keep that steady pace going. 10 seconds. Coming in to finish. Keep going until the whistle. And we're done.
You did it. Well done. Amazing.
Yay.
Slow down to just walking again. You might be a little bit out of puff, but that's good. In total, you ran for 8 minutes. You should complete the run in this podcast 3 times in total before moving on to week 2. So do this 3 times. So if this is your first time, then you need to do it 2 more times over the next week. So if this is your first time, then you need to do it 2 more times over the next week. Just make sure to leave a day's rest in between each run. Otherwise, you will be exhausted and you won't want to do it again. But for now, keep going. To finish you off, you need to warm down with another 5-minute brisk walk. So keep walking right through to the end of this podcast.
Okay, so we need to keep walking, as Joe says. This is a proper cool down procedure, so prevents injuries, helps you ready for the next run. And remember those words of advice: always leave a gap in between the running period. So if you've run today and you missed out on your run or a couple of runs, you can always do Saturday and then join us on Monday morning again. So always give that 1 day gap for the muscle fibers to regenerate and you to recover, as we are running and causing those muscle fibers to be damaged as you're running a little, but hopefully rebuilt stronger and firmer, and get you ready and fitter as well. So that's the idea. Every time we're doing that, just give your body rest and recover. So we've got 3 minutes and 30 to go. I'm going to do a couple of laps and then I'll come and talk to you. I'm going to start doing the static cool down stretches. Okay, so you've been great, done your 8 runs. Now it's time for the final 3-minute cool down walk. Let's go. Brisk walk, keeping it fast. Nice and brisk. Two and a half minutes to go. Keep walking. I'm going to do one more lap. Come and talk to you. Brilliant. Keep walking for another 2 minutes yet. As you can see by the counter here, I don't know if you can see because of the light, but yeah. So now we're going to start doing, well, when this finishes in 2 minutes, we're going to do the static cool down. So let me just sit here and talk to you as you can see me here, hopefully. Yeah, so We've done 3 runs this week, those who have been with me online and watch me, and we're going to move to week 2 from Monday. Now, I'd like to have some feedback from you guys. So those who have been watching, who watched this one, watched the previous ones, those who took part, give us some feedback. Let us know how it's been for you virtually. I know it's very difficult to do these things, but we're doing our best. We're coming up with novel ways of bringing physical activity and different forms of activity to you online through the Active Wellbeing Society pages. We have a schedule of events that are in weekly. We've got 3 or 4 activities a day, all live streamed. Some will be pre-recorded. This will be available to watch later on, so if you missed the time, it's almost like on demand. You can go find what you were interested in, whether it's yoga, Pilates, Zumba, and find something at time that's convenient for you to join in. Okay, so I've got 50 seconds. I'm keeping an eye on the clock, and then we're going to start doing our static stretching cool down. So I'm going to be back on Monday. I'd like you to share this with everyone. The first 3 weeks of the program, anyone can join in at whatever ability. Doesn't matter if you missed week 1. You know, we're not jumping too high in the running intervals, so it's plenty of time for you to catch up. So don't feel, oh, I missed the first run, I missed the second run, I can't join this program. This is a 9-week program. The first 3 weeks is basically anybody can come and try. Do it to your ability. Even if you can't run for the full 60, just do as much as you can and walk. Nobody's guiding you, nobody's judging you. You're doing it yourself at home or with your family members, and try and keep each other motivated as well. Okay, so 3, 2, 1.
Feel good. Help your body recover by having some water and also a healthy snack that really will help you.
Water.
Bananas are excellent for re-energizing you after exercise.
Banana.
And it's well done from me. I honestly have been there. I know what it's like, and you should feel incredibly proud of yourself. You will walk around with a glow for the rest of the day, and you deserve to feel that way. For more information, go to the app menu to learn tips and hints for completing the week. Well done. Bye.
So the app's got a menu there, and you've got hints and tips of the week. You can always find that, and that's available on the BBC Get Inspired app or website. So find that out. Brilliant, Yvonne. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to do some stretches. Don't go away. You're going to try and hear me through the dog noise there. Apologies for that. First one we're going to do is the quad stretch. So that's the big thigh muscle, and to do that you can either, if you've got good balance, put one hand in the air. I'll show you how to do that, and grab the foot from the laces, or you can grab a chair if you've got a chair in your garden like this one. Let's show you what I mean. Or you can go inside, find somewhere inside. You can do these stretches inside. So I've got a chair to help me. I'm going to put one hand here for balance. Second hand, I'm going to grab the shoe from my laces area. I'm going to bring my knees together, bring my head up, hips forward, feeling a stretch here for 15 seconds. So those who've got good balance, you might not need a chair, but those who've got bad balance might need a chair or a wall or somewhere where you can put your hand on. So it's here, and from the side it's looking like this, so your head's up nice and high, your hips are forward, and your hand is here on the back, pulling the leg back. That's great. Once you've done 15, you want to change to the other side. Do the same on the other side, 15 seconds. So 3, 2, 1, we go. Knees together, head up, hips forward. From the side, 15 seconds, and down. Brilliant. So you've done your 2 front quads. Next one we're going to do is a calf muscle, lower leg muscle here. Yeah. So again, you can use the chair if you've got something. You can use a wall. So the main thing is to get into this kind of position. So your front leg is bent, your ankle's in front, and your knees behind. So ankle in front, knee behind, back leg straight, toes pointing forwards. Once you're in that position, lean forward, pushing onto the chair, keeping the heels on the ground and the back there. And when you do that, you feel the stretch there in the lower part of the leg. If not, move a slight stride forward, bend the knee a bit more, push harder onto the wall, or pretending you're pushing onto a wall, feeling that stretch on the calf. And then swapping over after 15 seconds, same again. Big stride forward, ankle in front, knee behind, back leg, heels on the ground, and then bending forwards and pushing onto the chair, feeling the stretch, keeping the heel on the ground. Those who don't have a chair, pretending you're pushing on the wall. I still feel it in the same way. Lower part of my leg down there at the back. 15 seconds holding. Fab. 15 seconds done. Shake out if you need to. Next one is for the hamstring. Okay, so if you've got the chair, you've got two different options on the chair. You've got a lower level, so leaving it flat. 10 seconds here like this. If you can get the leg a bit higher, you can go to the top end of the chair like that. Don't know if you can see that, but there's the legs straight, knee straight, locked. Here, 90 degrees, and then we're going to reach forward and try and touch your toes. Let my shoes come up, and the edge, keep going. Well, 15 seconds, straight leg, touching the toes, and once you're done, swap over. So those who haven't got a chair, so you can't do this at home, either level 1 or 2, you could do it like this. So you're going to do 2 feet together, one leg forward, straight. The other side is bent. Your hand goes on the bent leg here, and then you curl your toes up. So when you're doing that from the side, it looks like this. And you're going to go down towards your toes. So that's a different way of doing the same hamstring stretch. If you don't have a chair, don't have a wall, don't have a bench, you can do that way. Up. Brilliant, that's it. So that's the calf, the hamstrings done. Final one is the glute muscles here and the bum. So again, you can do this inside. You can go to the carpet, lie down. You can put one leg over the knee like this. And you can do this inside. So you're going one leg over the knee and then grabbing this from underneath like this here. And pulling back. And as you're pulling back here, you feel a stretch on this glute muscle here. And then you're going to change the other side after 10. Again, pulling it back from the back. And that. So that's if you're inside. If you're outside, do it like this. Grab the chair. Go to the wall. Put one hand on the wall if you can't find a chair. Put the leg over the knee like this. So from the front it looks like this. And then I'm going to sit down. So you're sitting down almost into that position here. Keeping that there. So those who've got good balance can do it like that. Those who've got bad balance, bring the chair in. Put your leg over. And holding the chair, sitting down here. As you're doing that, you're feeling the stretch here. And this glute muscle here. To that side, and then change. We're going to do 10 seconds on the other side. So the other leg over the knee, back down into that position again, holding there for 10 seconds, or using the chair, or doing it at home on the carpet. So you're lying down on the carpet with the leg like I showed earlier. So you're pulling the muscle here. Yep. So that's 10 seconds worth of glutes each side. Brill. That's that done. So the next one we're going to do is a forward lunge. We did some lunges, active lunges earlier. So this is a cool down lunge. So we're just going to do one lunge, holding it for 10 seconds. So it looks like this from the side. Stride forward, back leg just off the ground, head up high, holding it there. Change. Now you do wobble and shake like I was doing. Yeah, so that's fine. Go to the other side, so the other leg forward, and then back down. So it's the other way around for me. Back down, head forward, and hold. 9 and 10. Brilliant. Done your 10. Next one is the sumo squats. So feet are about shoulder length apart. Okay, shoulder length apart, hips here. I'm going to bend and put my bum outwards, back kind of straight. So from the side it looks like this. 10 seconds worth of sumo squats. 3, 2, 1, down. So bending the knees, bum out, hold. Nine 10. That's great. Shake it out. We're going to do one more set. 10 seconds. Okay, back in position. 90 degrees with the knees, bum out, back straight. 3, 2, 1, go. Holding there. 1. 9 and 10. Brilliant. Excellent. Shake it out. Nearly there. 5 minutes. Okay, so just a few side to sides. So we're going to go wide stance. Keep one side straight and hand here for support, stretching out the inner leg there. So as low as you can go. Where it's comfortable, not overstretching. 9, 10, and then swap over to the other side. One side straight, hands for support on the other bent leg, stretching out that straight leg there. That's great. Up into the middle, up to the upper body. So a few circles, nice and relaxed forwards. So spinning those arms forwards 10 times. Relaxing, recovering, breathing, and backwards. Circles backwards on the arms. So on the back, you're looking like that. On the side, sorry. 10 times. So you've done your 10, you're going to tuck your arms in. You're just going to get your shoulders up and over. So up and over. And a few backwards. Up and back, so from the back. That's great. Roll out your neck, so side to side first. Nice and slow, and then a nice small circle, nice and slow, in one direction. Changing direction halfway through. That's great, getting our balance back, get your balance back. And then next one is the arm across the body, so here, and then pulling back here, so you feel the stretch on the shoulder. Nearly there, guys, nearly there. Swap arms, the other arm across the body and here. Just finishing off the right way so we don't get any injuries. Proper cool down. That's good. Done both sides. Shake it out. Open up your chest now, arms wide. Show a bit of love for the world. Appreciation for the NHS. Love for your family. Those who are in self-isolation. Those who are vulnerable, we're thinking of you, showing you the love and giving you a virtual big hug. So bring the arms forward, arms out, core nice and tight, giving those virtual hugs, big hugs. That's 10, and a round of applause for you guys. So 9:58, time for me to sign off. Let the next person take over on the Active Wellbeing Society Facebook page. You guys have been great. This is week 3 done. Week 1, run 3 done of the Catch 5K. Hoping to see you back on Monday morning for week 2. And enjoy your weekend, whatever you're up to, and share some pictures of your runs. Whether it's your Strava map, you can join. Like I said, my watch connects to an app called Strava. You can download that for free. If you don't have that, send a picture of you finishing off or someone's taking a picture. So thank you very much. Remember, sweaty selfies are really important to share, help motivate each other. Take care, guys. See you soon.